Hello dear students, today I am explaining CSS. CSS is basically used to format our web pages at once. It saves lots of work. Okay, we can't individually change the color of the pages. With the help of CSS, we just apply the styles in one pages and it will automatically apply to the all pages. Cascading style sheet is used to format the layout of web pages. With the CSS, you can control the color, font and the size of the text, the space between the elements, how the elements are positioned and laid out, what background images and background color to be used, different display for different devices and the screen size and much more. Tips: Cascading style sheet. The word cascading means the style applied the parent element. Okay, parent will also apply all the child element. So if you set the color of the body text to blue, all the heading, paragraph and other text elements within the body will also get some color unless you specify something else. It means by the cascading style sheet reduce your work and automatically apply the colors in your web pages. Okay, so using CSS, basically we can use CSS in three different ways. First is a inline by using style attributes inside the HTML elements. It's given on basically on the elements, particular elements we just apply that style, so it is called inline. Internal, by using style elements in the head sections of the web pages, and external by using link elements to link the external CSS. The most common way to add CSS is to keep the style external CSS file. However, in this tutorial, we will use inline and internal style sheet because easier to document, demonstrates and easier to you to try yourself. First one is inline. Okay, inline is used to apply the unique styles of single HTML elements, and inline CSS used to style attributes in an elements. Suppose the following are the examples of set the text color, the H1 elements to blue and the text color of the paragraph elements is to red. So we are apply this style sheet. Only we just write inside the H1. Okay, H1 tag we just write style sheet and then style equal to color equal to blue, a blue heading, so it will be automatically change the color in blue color of heading 1. Then paragraph, if we want to change the paragraph color in a red color, so we just apply the style and color colon red. Okay, the internal CSS, and internal CSS is used to define the styles for a single HTML page, and internal CSS is defined in the head section of HTML page with style elements. Okay, if we are just define the styles inside the head, okay, inside the head tag, so it is called internal CSS. All following examples set the text color of all H1 element to the blue and the text color all the P element is red. In addition, the page will be display the power blue background color. For that we are given the following command. First we just open the document either we just write or not write it. HTML head, then style. Okay. Then we just give the style. Look at here, important point, style tag we are open on here. And then we previously define our body, then curve bracket, background color, background dash color, then colon sign, power blue. Okay, so it will be change the page background color in power blue color, and heading blue, and paragraph color red, and closing the style sheet and closing the head tag. And here we just open the body tag, then after heading tag, paragraph tag, body tag, and HTML, closing the HTML tag. Suppose if I am given here more than one h1 or more than paragraph element, so it will be automatically change the color in blue and red according to given style on here. Okay, so these types of style, whatever we are inserted inside the head tag, okay, inside the head tag, so it is called internal CSS file. Now external. An external style sheet is used to define the styles for many HTML pages. Actually external style is basically used to define one style, and we just apply that styles in different web pages whenever we need it. So an external style sheet is used to define styles for many HTML pages. To use an external sheet, add a link to head. In here we just need to access the link in head section. Look at the example here. Look at this example carefully. On head section we just add the link. Okay, look at the head section. On this head section what we are given, link tag, then reference, okay, then style sheet and reference href reference, then style.cs. Here style.cs is another file that we can access on here with the help of href reference attributes. Then closing the head tag, then open the body tag, h1 tag, p tag, paragraph tag, then closing the body tag and closing the HTML tag. Look at for that in previous example we just link the style.css in our head section of our pages. So this style.css we must be created previously. The external style sheet can be written in any text editor. The file must not contain any HTML code and must be saved as .css extension. Okay, if you want to create these types of style sheet pages, so in a text editor you just write these types of code and save it .css extensions. Okay, so here in this example we just take a body tag. Here we are taken the body tag, their background color is power blue, and then heading tag color is blue, and paragraph tag color is red. So these style sheet we just call on here with the help of link rel equal to style sheet, then ref style.css. So we just save this file style.css, then we can link this page to our main web pages whenever we want to call it. After that, if we want to change the border property, CSS border property define the border of HTML elements. Suppose here I write one paragraph. This is a paragraph, and I want give the border. So for that purpose, CSS provide a border property to border around the HTML pages. Okay, so use CSS border property, paragraph, then curly bracket, paragraph, then curly bracket. Okay, then border 2px solid blue, then colon and closing the curly bracket. If we want to change the padding, CSS padding property define the padding or a space between the text and its border. What is the padding property? Suppose I write the text on here, look at on here example, and this is the page border. So if we want to give some spaces, so for that purpose there are one more useful characteristics is padding. So external example, use of CSS border and padding property. Padding property, so P opening curly bracket, border, then colon 2px मतलब 2 pixels, solid power blue. Then if I want to add one more characteristics padding, so we just separate it with the colon sign, and then padding colon 30 pixel and semicolon and closing the curly bracket. So it will be change the space. Okay, if I write the text on here and it is my border, so it will be changed or give the space between it. It is called cell padding. Now CSS margin property define the margin or space of outside of the border. If you want to change the margin also, we can do it with the help of margin properties. So CSS also provide the margin properties. Now let us revise it. First, HTML style attributes is a inline style. Use the HTML style element, define the internal CSS, link the element to refer to external CSS, use the HTML head element to store the style and link element, use CSS color property for text color, use the CSS font family property to give the font. On here we just on this property we define the font family, just like Arial blue or monotype cursive or whatever we want. We just use this property and change the font family. Font size is also a useful property to change the size of font in our web page style sheet. Border property is give the border of the particular tag. Padding property space inside the border, and margin property space the outside of the border. So this is our chapter summary. You just try to do this exercise. Okay, look at here what we are inserted on here. Suppose what's the question? Use the CSS to set the background color of the document body to yellow. So for that what we are doing, here we just write body, then opening the curly bracket, and here we just write color, background color slash color, then colon, and here we just use the curly bracket. Okay, so let's again I revise it. how you will give the use that CSS file. CSS basically used to these types of style. This is the style, we can change it, target our web pages appearance. Okay, and there are basically three types: inline, internal or external. In inline we just give the style in HTML elements. Internal we just give that style inside the head tag. And external we create a external CSS file and link it on head tag. So inline tag, the example of inline tag, style, we just write the tag whenever we want to change their color or properties or give some style. So we just write h1 style equal to, then inside the double quotation color colon blue and कर्व ब्रैकेट. ओके, सेम पैराग्राफ के लिए भी हम वी जस्ट गिव द सेम स्टाइल इक्वल टू कलर रेड.